This is my natural selection adapted population assignment. The species I chose are oceanic dolphins. Characteristics: oceanic dolphins or dolphinids are characterized by their slim, furry, shrimp-like bodies with a blowhole on the top and a beak-like mouth. They come in all sizes, color, depending on their location. They also have two dorsal fins and a giant tail. They have teeth belonging in the Odontocetes power order. They breathe air and have lungs despite living in the ocean. Dolphinids are carnivores. They feed on fish, invertebrates, seal, other dolphinids, and even whales. They have a thick layer of fat called blubber, used to insulate, protect, and even help with their buoyancy. Environmental conditions that may change important. As mammals thrive after the extinction of dinosaurs, competition between mammals increased. Ancestors of dolphins started to go into the water to escape from some of the competition and predators. Dolphins were first flight-faring animals called Pakicetus on land that went into water to feed. When the predators and competition appeared, the Pakicetus started to spend more and more time in the water where there were less predators. They evolved into dolphins and whales. This allowed them to survive till today while many other mammals went extinct. Their aquatic abilities have helped them for about 50 million years. They survived the Ice Age where many other mammals went extinct due to harsh conditions. Was the source abundant ocean that blubbers. They survived through many major climate changes. With close to no predators in the water, they flourished and lived through the Holocene extinction. What adaptation was favored and why? The size of dolphins is very important adaptation, as seen with the 15 to 20 meter long Basilosaurus that lived 46 to 50 million years ago. The Basilosaurus went extinct probably due to decline in marine life or increase in competition. Toothed whales, including dolphinids, split with the baleen whales having brush-like teeth to filter the water. These two have changed drastically. If you compare the size of the baleen whales to the toothed whales, you can clearly see that the baleen whales are much larger compared to the toothed whales. This is important as we clearly see that being smaller and more agile is much needed for our dolphins, which is why even after they split, the size of the dolphins have been smaller and smaller. This is important as we clearly see that being a smaller and more agile than dolphins. While baleen whales are among the largest animals on Earth. The only exception out of toothed whales are the sperm whale, but comparing the average size of the baleen whales or toothed whales, it's clear that the baleen whale is much larger. This is probably because baleen whales, they are slower and more efficient as they lose less energy to body heat, and they eat smaller but large amounts of food, while our toothed whales have to chase after their prey, which means they have to be smaller and more agile. So that's why this size matters so much. Time frame of the change. The first fully aquatic dolphinidae emerged between 40 to 33 million years ago. The first couple were the Dorothidae, which lived alongside the Basilosauridae around 32 to 28 million years ago. Cetacetes, which is what their family is, split into Mysticeti, baleen whales, and our Odontoceti, toothed whales, which evolved into lower mammals of the sea. Prediction of the phenotypes. If the current increase in temperature continues, then the dolphins might have a thin layer of blubber. As the temperature increases, the excess fat can trap in heat as they work as insulators and cause the dolphins to overheat. But overall, the dolphins won't change that much since most toothed whales or dolphins that live in tropical areas where temperature is pretty high. And also the heat might cause a rise in plankton growth, which can increase their food, but that won't last as well if the temperature keeps on increasing. The size of the dolphins might decrease, so it can lose more heat and be more smaller and even more agile to catch more of the declining supply of food. These are my site sources.